So the reason I'm making this video is to let you guys understand something. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. So you have a babysitter next door to me, and the one with the, "Hey man, I'm getting my green Miata." He comes walking across the yard, the camera caught him. And I have a Ring doorbell. I have a camera in the tree, because there's two cameras. I didn't say how many cameras. I see him all dressed up in his nice leathery jacket, or he's always dressed nice when he comes out of the house. And they only leave at a certain time when they leave the house. My profession and what I did for this so many years in the law enforcement world, I know about surveillance. I know how to look for a criminal, and I know how when someone's telling the truth and not, or telling me a lie. I was trained to manipulate, to feed people a bunch of bullshit, and they believe it. Because if you do keep telling somebody something, and you keep constantly telling them, yeah, they will eventually go, well, this is a fucking, not a lie or nothing, because they've been fed it into it so much. Like the media is pushing and bullshit for all this stupid gun control. But anyways, that's the point. You start seeing through the lies, then you start seeing who's really fucking telling the truth. Who's really been running our lives for so many years. You guys. I know you're supposed to be the powerful people in the world, and it's bankers. It's all you are, is bankers. But the thing is you got a guy that's living next door to me. You're spying on me, and I kept constantly saying, "I remember now. I know why you're out to get me." The deep state is holding a grudge against me, because you think I turned against you. Well, you're wrong on that one. I just choose who that I want to serve. I don't know who Satan is and who the hell is God, you know? God and Jesus, or that whole thing. That's outside the point. I'm leaving this message for you. I'm squeaking. Anyways, you have a guy next door with his girlfriend with a gray Mustang with the darkest fucking tinted windows you can get on your car. And when she shows up, he leaves at nighttime all the time. I study people's movements. That's what I was trying to do. Learn how they act. How I get you to look at a person and I could tell you. Another thing is just whoever gave me this gift, I'm using it in a way. But the next door neighbor, I'm gonna focus on him, because now he's not acting right. And when he comes walking through the yard, he's got a cell phone in his hand constantly. Someone's not telling him, "Hey, go next door to see if he's home or not." He's not answering his phone. He's not signed into the PlayStation Network. Go next door because we're panicking. That's called panic moves. Like you do in the Trump. And you know all this is going to do, if he ever gets locked up, all it's going to do is, I know he can't run. And he can't go on campaigns, and he can't do none of that. I get it. I know how that works. And yes, evil will use anything against you to stop you. And the reason why you want to stop him is because what you have in place. The money system. You're making it for the mark of the beast. That's what you're trying to do. And y'all keep thinking the Bible's about you guys, and it's not. It's about what's going to happen to you. That's why I keep constantly seeing these damn numbers. I can't. 722, 555, 842, 42. I know what 42 is. That's nukes. But anyways, that's the point is 2042 is when we're all going to go perish, because you'll get eventually tired of us.
Detected. Nearby location.
Oh, really?
Hostiles.
Oh, okay, I got it, you stupid game. And then kicking my friends offline and who I talk to online because you're scared. This is the reason why you don't want the truth getting out, because you're scared if one person knows about it, the other person tells the other person. Yeah, it's like Hitler. Break up the families. Uh, all his soldiers, young born, had no remorse, no feelings. Yeah, I had that same thing. So I wonder why I was created, or who am I? Only tell, only the story would tell you further. But the next door neighbor, you think I'm gonna say something. You think, oh, if we piss him off, because we went through the CIA program, and we know how Americans think, we know how people think. No, you don't. Because people are not all the same, by the way. Just saying that. And you think the Bible's about you guys. It's not about you guys. I wish I would understand that. It's about what's going to happen to you. Because I know in April, it's going to get fucking horribly bad. But you never tell your enemies, you know. You don't tell the enemies exactly where's your base at. You don't give them hints here, hint there, hint, hint, hint. I keep giving to you, but just you're not budging because you got this money system you're trying to push, and that bank out there in Silicon Valley, whatever you want to call it, it shut down for a reason, and it was on purpose. And where you can put in the whole new digital currency. I mean, I'm already seeing it. Arby's has got a robot. Detected. Automated robot. So anyways, my whole point is you have somebody sitting there next door. I don't hardly see he has any friends. One person only showed up maybe just to give him the marijuana because they smoke a lot of weed. Think what I could do, who I used to work for. I could call that in. I get paid $500. He goes to jail. I could do it that way. But here's the thing. How would you know? Are you really listening to Jennifer's phone or Jeremy's phone or Jessica's mom's phone because you're getting so desperate? The phones in the house are listening devices. Hey, I watched Trump's video. He was talking about it. The NSA and the CIA is running the media, and the NSA is listening through phone conversations and collecting everybody's data. And I have this device that my cop buddy gave me that attaches to the cell phone to see if I know someone's listening in. And it's all being documented. You know, because you have to give reports. You have to give certain things information out. Well, anyways, that's the point. So the neighbor next door is a spy. He could be Russian. Or could I be Russian? I don't know. You use anything against anybody, right? Just make up anything like what you're doing to Trump. Well, that really wasn't made up. I mean, that happened 7 years ago, or how many years ago, and hush-hush money. A lot of people get hush-hush money all the time. So you get desperate, you get worried, and then you go, oh God, we gotta tell the next door neighbor to come on over here because to make sure it's here. Because I always keep saying this. If you're playing God, how do you know I'm inside the house? How do you know I'm here? Nobody will never know that. Unless you come in with the door, but y'all don't want to get caught. You don't want it leading back to your nest. And then the big mother nest is George Soros. You know, I heard he's dead. I was just saying, you know.